Thunder game. I'm here with Zane Sheldon, and Zane, going into his game versus this strong Altona team, what's your guys' number one thing to do to shut down these guys with a lot of really good scorers on their team?
Yeah, they've been a good team this year, sitting atop the league. I think we just gotta get pucks deep, start trying to hit some guys, cycle it around. That's our game. Get some shots on net, and I think we'll be able to do pretty good today.
Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, this is one of your last games before the Christmas break. I'm just wondering, how important would it be to get a win going into the Christmas break?
Yeah, obviously after Christmas, that's when you want to peak. So just getting a win today would just get some momentum coming into the break, and hopefully after the break, then we can start winning some games and take that into playoffs.
Yeah, that sounds very good. Thank you so much for this interview there, Zane. Good luck out there tonight.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah. This has been Seth with ASTV Productions. We just had an interview with Zane Sheldon of the Morden Thunder hockey team. All right, this is Seth with ASTV Productions. I'm here with Ethan Giesbrick. Ethan, you're going up against a very defensively talented team in the Morden Thunder. What's your guys' number one thing to shut them down?
We just gotta play tough defense. We gotta close the gap early going into the zone and shut them down to the neutral zone.
All right, sounds good. Thank you. And going into this game, what is the game plan going up against this strong team?
We just gotta get lots of shots on that, crash net for rebounds, and shut them down on defense and start playing the body a little bit.
All right, thank you very much, Ethan. This is Seth signing off.
All right, we're here for good performance here good game between the Morden Thunder and the W.C. Miller Aces. Seth, you just got a chance to go down front and talk to one of the Miller Aces there. You got a chance to have a sit down and talk with them a bit. They've had a pretty good string of games this last little while. Looking at their standings, they are first in the league. In 15 games, they have a record of 11-4. And, they're on a winning streak of 5 games, so they'll be looking to continue off of that. And looking at Morden Thunder here, they're going to be looking to continue some of their good play as well. Maybe haven't had the same outcome as the Aces, but they've definitely been a strong team this year as well.
Yeah, definitely. And I had a chance to speak with Zane Sheldon, and he said against a very, very talented team like the Saltona team, you really need to just get pucks deep, take as many shots as you can when you have those opportunities, and really make sure you're making the smart plays with the puck, because as we can see, this Saltona team has a lot of strong players on them. So the main thing is just shutting them down.
Yeah, definitely. When going against a team that is a bit higher than you in the standings, you're going to be looking to come out firing all cylinders. That's something we saw the Pembina Valley Hawks do in that prior game we had called today. Was they had come out firing on all cylinders, and they'll be looking for another Morden team to do the same today.
Yeah, definitely. And, this Morden team is a more defensive-minded team, and it's going to be a very cool game to watch, in my opinion, because we got one of the most offensively gifted team in the league versus one of the most sound defensively teams in the league. So to see the Thunder try to just close out, not give Altona any daylight, is probably going to be what their main plan is with the Thunder, because, they got the Altona team has a lot of high-scoring forwards on that team. So the main thing is, like we were saying before, just shutting the game down.
Yeah, definitely. Looking at the goals for and against for both teams, the Thunder come in with 67 goals for and 44 goals against. So a good for is still a positive goal differential, which is something you always want to see, especially if you want to be a competitive team. But looking at the Miller Aces, they come in with a whopping 98 goals for and pretty astonishing 51 goals against. So they're rocking at close to a 50-goal difference between what they're letting in versus what they're scoring. So definitely going to be looking for a constant effort from the Morden Thunder today to battle a strong team in the Aces and trying to give them their 5th loss of the season.
Yeah, that's it's going to be a tough battle, and for the Thunder, it's definitely going to be an uphill battle. Last time these two teams faced, Altona did take the game 5-4, so it was a very, very close game between the two teams. I'm thinking Thunder is definitely really going to be trying to push the pace and really try to come up with the victory against the best team in the league.
Yeah, definitely. And I had got a chance to go talk to both coaches before our broadcast here and managed to get the starting lineups. For the Morden Thunder, we'll start off with their omissions. And we'll go with the only person that they're missing in tonight's game is going to be number 5, Nathan Dilbozic. But starting for them, they're going to have a coin fair of number 14, number 19, Nick Weeb on defense, number 10, Zane Sheldon, their captain, who you had just got a chance to speak to at forward, Brooks Morasti, and number 7, Bailey Cousins is going to be starting on defense with Cole Robertson starting in net. And then for the Miller Aces, they had no omissions today, no guys that were out of the lineup, but they did manage to give me their starting lineup. And then up front they have Xander Beer, number 3, number 6, Declan Bergen, and number 18, Gavin Hildebrandt. And then on the back end, they got Dylan Thiessen, number 14, Dylan Thiessen, and number 4, Ethan Giesbrecht. And in net, they're going to go with Connor Parego in goal. We're going to send it to a quick commercial break, and we'll bring you back to the action here at Puck Drop for the Miller Aces and the Morden Thunder.
At CM Engrave, we create more than just trophies, medals, and signs. We create time. Time for family. Time for growing your business. Time for the moments that make you, you. With more than 30 years experience for all your engraving needs. CM Engrave.
All right, welcome to our matchup between the WC Miller Aces and the Morden Thunder. We have the Aces coming out to the ice surface here. They are coming out to the bench, getting ready, all jogging onto the ice here, ready to go for tonight's game.
Yeah, it definitely looks like they are ready to, lace the skates up and play another game of hockey. And we got two really good teams too in action here this evening as well. So it should be a very fun game between a, more offensive-minded team in the Aces versus a really well defensively structured team in the Morden Thunder.
Yeah, definitely. Two different types of teams, like you said. It'll be interesting to see the outcome. Who can kind of play their game.
Yeah, definitely. And the Aces just getting ready, motivating their goaltender, motivating their team, still waiting for the Morden Thunder to get on the ice. You can see they're starting to get upstairs, and here they come.
Out to their famous goal or team song, Thunder, by AC/DC, led by number 35, Cole Robertson. He is, we had mentioned before, the starting goaltender for today's game, and man, these boys look like they're buzzing as well. The Thunder here.
Yeah, nothing like a good old AC/DC song to get you ready into the game, and what better song than Thunderstruck for the Morden Thunder? Great song for your team. Great
song, and as the Thunder are accumulating by the bench there, looks like the Aces are getting ready for the play-in of O Canada. We'll go to that in just a moment once the Thunder all disperse from the bench there to the bench and are ready to go.
Yeah, and looks like they are getting ready for the O Canada.
So we're just hearing today is the Christmas cheer game for the Morden Thunder, and all proceeds go to the Christmas cheer board. So good on the Morden Thunder High School team to put on a little something here to kind of make somebody else's Christmas time at this time of the year a little bit better. But we'll go on to the playing of a national anthem. All right, and as the boys get their helmets back on and we get ready for play, one thing I've kind of noticed here, Seth, is looking at the size of the Miller Aces here, it looks like they have a fairly big team. You think that they're going to be throwing the body a bunch today once the game gets going?
Yeah, definitely. They have a really massive team by the looks of things, and although when I was speaking to the Morden Thunder, they showed Morden Thunder captain Zane Sheldon. He said, from his words, it sounded like they had no fear, and in his voice he said they need to go out there and start their physical game. So it just shows, how into it these players are.
And definitely, as we get underway here, the Aces win the face-off. That puck goes behind. That's going to be picked up by Bailey Cousins. He loses that one to number 9 of Oakley Peters. That goes back to Giesbrecht. Giesbrecht puts that puck on net, and number 35, Cole Robertson, is going to take that one in.
Yeah, and a quick start here for the Miller Aces, being able to get a shot on net and then apply a little bit of pressure. Still only 20 seconds, around 20-ish seconds into the game, but good to show some really fast play quickly into the game.
And that faceoff is won by the Aces, but intercepted by the Thunder. That goes back to Bailey Cousins. Cousins sends that over to number 22 of Adam Dirksen. Giesbrecht sends that one to his D partner, but that one squeaks out to Cousins. Cousins able to keep that puck in, but the puck squeaks by to Logan Hildebrand. Hildebrand sends that over to his teammate, but that pass is just errant, and Cousins grabs the puck and is able to wheel up the ice a bit, and he sends it over to number 6 of Noah Clausen. Clausen battling down deep. Captain number 4 of Ethan Giesbrecht taking that puck out and manages to get it into the offensive zone. Cousins bodies his opponent, and that puck just gets to the defenseman there, number 8, Caden Cron. And that puck is possessed by number 8 of Clausen. Number 15, Zach Dick takes a shot, and that's going to go to number 21, Tyson Fraze. Fraze loses that puck to Blatz. Blatz tries to send that over to Clausen, and that puck goes back to Blatz. Blatz grabs that, and he gets that taken away from him. Thunder try to force that puck up, and that's going to be brought out by number 4 of Owen Van Robies. But looks like we're going to get a stoppage of play here, and both teams are going to take the opportunity to get a line change.
Yeah, and the Morden Thunder going in on net and being able to establish their first shot on net from Zach Dick, shooting that puck from the far side and being able to hit it off the mask of the goaltender. But yeah, both teams looking to establish an early lead here.
That face-off is won by the Aces and brought back into the Thunder zone, and that puck is going to be scooped up by Robertson. And we'll get
there's been a few times this year where I've mentioned it across from our ASTV programs, but it's really impressive what Cole Robertson's been able to do. He took a few years off from playing hockey, and he comes back to be the goaltender for the Morden Thunder. Just an awesome story for him.
Definitely. Always appreciate those great stories there, Seth. Those comeback stories. But we're back to play here. That's going to be brought up by Morasti. Morasti comes in. He sends it down deep. And that's going to be picked up by Fair. Fair is going to battle on there with Morasti. He's going to come out of the corner with that. But right away he's losing to Apperly. Apperly doubles on back, and he sends it up in the zone. Apperly grabs that, and he tries to send it up to his teammate in Declan Bergen. Giesbrecht holds on to that puck. He's looking up ice, and he sends that up. That goes to Oakley Peters. Peters sends that to Buer. And Buer stops up there and looks like he's got the Thunder all over him. It's going to be chipped out by Clausen. And Cousins goes into the corner for that. He's got a man on him, and he sends it back to his D partner. That goes up to Fair. Fair looks up, and he just tries to chip it in, but that's not able to get across the blue line. That goes back into the Thunder zone, and that's going to go to number 19 of Nick Wiebe. Nick Wiebe passes that over to Josh Guilford. Guilford goes in. He's still holds on to that puck, and he puts a shot on net. And number 6 of Noah Clausen registering a shot there. A little bit of a sharp angle shot, but nonetheless, they all still count the same.
Yeah, and there's a good save there for Altona there, and just really relieve some of the pressure. There could have been a chance up in front, but good poise by the goaltender to cover that puck up.
That face-off is won by the Thunder. That's going to go to Clausen. Clausen leaves that one for Guilford. Guilford sends that back to the defense. And that goes behind the net. Thunder buzzing here. They're looking for generate some more opportunities. That point shot goes from Rhett Mesteg. And nice keep-in by Clausen. Clausen manages to keep that down deep, and that pass getting around, and looks like that's going to be picked up by Mesteg. Mesteg leaves that for his D partner, number 17 of Blake Weeb. Weeb sends that over to Van Robies, and Van Robies wheels up the ice there. Got a little bit of time and space, and he's looking for an outlet. That goes down into the Aces zone, and that's going to go up to Blatz. Blatz is going to chip that one down deep, but not able to get it all the way down. And number 8 of Matt Clausen relays that puck. Number 15 of Zach Dick tries to muscle his way out with the puck. That goes to number 21 of Tyson Fraze. Fraze battling there with Olsen. Apologize for all you at home. It may be in a bit of our blind side there. Not able to see the play, but looks like that pass going to be called high stick, I believe. And we're going to get a whistle here and a line change for both teams.
And you know what? I got to give props to Owen Van Robies here. You know, one of the smaller players on this Morden Thunder team, but showing he's not afraid to go in the corner, especially against a team with as many big players as this Millers team does have. So, yeah, excellent, kind of resiliency for Owen Van Robies.
And a bit of a trick shot there, just a dump in from number 10 of Lane Apperly, and took a bit of a funny bounce there and almost ended up on Cole Robertson's pad there.
Yeah, it didn't look like he necessarily had it 100%, but he was able to maintain composure and cover that puck up.
Yeah, and even the best goalies in the world have those fluky goals. I remember back in the day, Carey Price having one go off the stanchion. That goes up to Fair. Fair looks over, and he's going to muscle his way down deep, but Zane Sheldon is going to body the defender. It's going to be brought up by Declan Bergen. Bergen sends it over to his teammate. Number 4 of Giesbrecht sends that on deep, and Cousins gets that up to his teammate in number 14, Fair. Fair tries to chip it to Sheldon. Sheldon takes his man and leaves it for Fair. Fair goes on down deep, and that puck squeaks out to the point. That goes to Weeb. Weeb not able to keep that one in, and looks like the Thunder are going to go for a line change here with a little bit of time and space for the Aces. And a nice stick on that by number 19 of Nick Weeb to just get a tip of that for the Aces player looking in motion. And that's going to go back to number 11 of Rhett Mesteg. Guilford sends that behind the net and is going to have number 22 of Dirksen in pursuit, but number 17, Blake Weeb tries to send that cross ice and flubs on that pass a bit. That puck is going to be chipped by Clausen. Clausen tries to send that over to his teammate, and bit of a quick shot by number 22 of Dirksen. That goes back to Weeb. Weeb takes a shot, and that one ends up on net, maybe hitting a couple of bodies on the way, but looks like we're going to have Mesteg on back one-on-one with number 12 of Logan Hildebrand. Hildebrand bodies his man, and Melee breaks out in front of the net there, but the Thunder able to withstand the pressure.
Yeah, and there was a few weird shots in front of Miller's goaltender, Connor Pargo, you know. Some things I don't really necessarily think he saw the shots, but they were hitting him, and that's the main thing for him, you know. Add up those save totals, and he was able to, keep his team in the game here.
Yeah, those early, you don't want... The first goal is always a pivotal moment, and as best you can, you want to keep that one out. All right, looks like we're back to play here. Number 15 of Jackson Hyde there takes a moment, and he passes it down low. That goes to number 7 of Griffin Hildebrand, but Thunder possess that, and they manage to get it out of their zone. Number 14, Dylan Thiessen sends that around to his teammate, but his teammate not able to get a stick on it. That goes to Blatz. Blatz looking. He sends it to D. That goes to Dick, and that pass going all the way out, and managed to go to the Aces defender, and he managed to send that back offside.
Yeah, I really like the way the Aces have gone about starting this game, being able to pass the puck multiple times before they make a shot in the offensive zone. They just really want to make sure the shots that they are taking are the correct ones, and it's a really smart way to start the game for the Aces.
And looks like we're back to play here. And looks like we're going to get a puck out of play here with 11:45 left in the first period, and get a face-off just outside of the Thunder end here. Got face-off won by the Aces, number 6 of Declan Bergen. Van Roby's wheeling in there, taking a nice shot, but that shot is tipped. That's going to go to 15 is Zach Dick. Zach Dick tries to send that back to the point, and what a shot by Bailey Cousins.
Brilliantly placed, too, below glove, trying to find a stick in front.
And Cousins manages to get a tip of that stick, and he sends it over to the other corner. Number 20 of Darby Olsen there, met by 2 defenders. He's got Van Roby's there helping him out, and Van Roby's manages to come out of the corner with the puck and passes over to Dick. Dick with some slick moves there to try and get around the defender, and the Ace is just able to.
Dick.
The Ace is just able to get that one around, and they're going to have a little bit of time and space here, pass it to each other, and up comes Olsen. Bergen. And looks like the Thunder are going to have a little bit of time and space here. And that puck goes back to the Aces zone. He goes D to D to number 16, Xander Dick. Dick bodied by Sheldon and goes right back to his D partner. Fair holds that one and with enough know-how to wait and for the puck to come out. And that puck goes around to number 9 of Oakley Peters. Number 8 of Matt Clausen puts that one in deep, and Zane Sheldon going to be racing for that puck. Able to get a hold of it, but defensemen at the point, they're not able to hold on to that one, and we're going to have a Aces
what a play.
Chance here, but nice block by number 12 of Sam Blatz to put his whole effort in and manage to stop the scoring chance.
And Sam Blatz, one of the most versatile players on this Thunder team. He's played both forward and defense this year, going to show how well this Thunder coaching staff trusts him in both ends of the ice.
Yeah, definitely when you're able to play both ends of the ice, your coach has a lot of trust in you.
Yeah.
That puck is sent up to Clausen. Clausen not able to get a stick on it. And that's going to go into Dirksen. Dirksen sends it over to number 12 of Sam Blatz. And that's going to be in pursuit, Matt Clausen. And going to be coming around the net is number 22 of Zico Pankratz. And number 31 of Connor Perigo just elects to hold on to that one and get a whistle.
And Guilford Perrin there just shooting the puck on net, trying to get from the neutral zone, just trying to, get a whistle and a face-off in the other zone, and kind of trying to maybe fool the goaltender as well, but good stop by Perigo.
Face-off tied up by both centers there, and a nice last-ditch play there by number 20 of Darby Olsen to try to put that in front of the net. That goes back into the Thunder zone, and that goes into the neutral zone. That's going to be brought up by Weeb. Weeb with the wheels there, just powering through the defender.
What a goal by Blake Weeb.
And that goal is scored by number 17 of Blake Weeb.
Yeah, and he just came thundering down the wind, made a few nice moves, and was able to fire that. I don't know if it went short side to the far short side, but excellent shot.
Yeah, excellent shot. And for that Morden Thunder goal, it was brought to you by Evolve Green. And with 8:23 left in the first period, the Thunder have a 1-0 goal, 1-0 lead. That's going to be sent to the Thunder zone. And number 19 of Nick Wiebe manages to get that puck out of the zone. And a nice wheels by Nick Wiebe to get it, intercept that pass. And Morasti comes off the bench and not able to hold on to that puck, but number Aces break in, and number 6 of Declan Bergen trying to pass that over to a teammate, and that goes up to Zane Sheldon. Sheldon bodied on the play by number 16 of Xander Dick. And the Aces go their own way, and that's going to be intercepted by Wiebe. Wiebe sends it over to Fair, and Fair gets a tip on it to keep it out of reach from the Aces player, and that goes up from Sheldon. Sheldon sends that over to Fair, but Fair taking a bit of a tumble there and needing a reposition. That puck goes into the Aces corner and gets sent up. That's going to be intercepted by Blatz, and Blatz sends that one all the way down. Aces have a little bit of time here to regroup and try and set up, and looks like they're trying to send a man picking cherries up high there in Logan Hildebrand.
Yeah, and a very good player for the Thunder this year has been Okoyan Fair, being able to put up 12 goals, 11 assists for 23 points, and only 14 games played has been excellent. A big reason why this Thunder team relies on him lots to put up offensive numbers for them.
Yeah, definitely looking at the next highest point total, Zach Dick with 17. You know, they'll definitely count on a couple of those offensive players going forward here. And a nice backhanded pass there going to Guilford. Guilford wheeling in. He gets around the defender, and he stops up trying to make a play. That goes to number 12 of Logan Hildebrand. Hildebrand not able to hold on to that puck. He manages to get back possession, and looks like after a bit of a last-second angry play, looks like it's going to send the Morden Thunder to their first power play of the game. And that power play is brought to you by Supplement King. Athletes contact Supplement King and Swift Current and Winkler today for all your supplement needs.
Yeah, and that player, you know, is a big man in Logan Hildebrand. You know, they often look to him to, you know, really run the physical game for this team. You know, he does a lot of hits, and a big part of that is because of his size.
Definitely looking for him to be a physical presence in this game here today, Seth. The Thunder power play here starting off looking good. The cycle game going good. They got it down low. That's going to go to Van Robies. Van Robies is going to look up. He's going to send it to Wiebe. Wiebe sends it right back to Van Robies. And Van Robies tries to send it over to Cousins. Cousins not able to quite get a full shot on that and goes right back to Van Robies. Van Robies coming out of the corner there. He sends it down to Fair. Fair looking. He sends it right back to Van Robies. Van Robies to number 15 of Dick in the slot there. And a nice power play early on here. And a foot race here for Bailey Cousins. He's going to be chased by number 22, Zico Pankratz. And that goes back into the Thunder end there. And number 15 of Zach Dick is going to grab that puck and try and recuperate and reset up for the power play here. That goes back to Van Robies. Van Robies looks over. He sends it to number 19 of Nick Wiebe. Wiebe sends that back. And that goes to Cousins. Cousins puts that one on net, but that one's just off target. Van Robies sends that one back down to Fair. Fair.
Oh, that's a dangerous hit.
Yeah, last minute turn there. Luckily, nobody hurt on that play. That puck goes back to Cousins. Cousins goes down to Sheldon. Sheldon holding on to it. He manages to get that back to Wiebe. Wiebe dipsy doodles around the fallen defender and sends it over to Cousins. Cousins with a nice rip shot. But that puck goes all the way down into the Thunder end, and we're just going to tick down the last couple seconds here of the power play, and we're now back to 5-on-5 play here. That puck's going to be picked up by Olsen. Olsen coming in. He's wheeling down the boards. And that's going to be stopped by the Aces defender. It's going to go back to Blatz. Sam Blatz holds on to it. He's looking for an outlet. Not able to quite get it on Sheldon's stick. Blatz there with a little bit of pressure to try and keep the puck in the neutral zone. And that puck gets over to number 3, Xander Buer. Buer not able to keep a hold of it, and that puck exits the zone. That puck goes back to number 14 of Dylan Thiessen. Dylan Thiessen tries to get that one down deep into the offensive zone. It's going to be sent over to number 12 of Blatz. Blatz doubling back, sends that behind the net to his partner in Clausen. Clausen tries to get that up to Dirksen. And it looks like we're going to have an offside call here.
Yeah, and a quick little play, and they didn't know if it was quite offside. Almost was on the line. Like I honestly thought the puck stayed onside, but very close play there. And unfortunately for the Aces, they are unable to, get an opportunity off that chance.
Yeah, and a nice long chance there by number 14 of Dylan Thiessen. There, a shot on Cole Robertson there. And down deep into the Thunder zone is the Aces trying to generate their own momentum here.
Yeah, Cole Robertson so far early on in this game has looked very poised, not faltering at all yet, making some strong saves. And as of right there, he covers up the puck to get a change for his forwards. Good, smart play by Cole Robertson.
Yeah, good, like you said, a good performance so far early today, and looked for him to continue that good play. That puck is sent over to Guilford. Guilford tries to chip that one out, and he does. And that goes back to the Aces defender of number 9, Oakley Peters. Peters tries to get that up and going. That goes back to number 17 of Blake Weeb. Weeb not able to handle that, and that goes back to Guilford. Guilford sends it behind the net, and that's going to be picked up by Mesteg. Mesteg having some defenders there, and that's going to be sent to Dirksen. Dirksen bodying his man, and Cole Robertson sees that shot all the way through, and a nice, easy save for him.
Yeah, another strong save for him, too, Just showing again that he is in this game, his head's in it, and he's ready to go.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, Cole took a bit of a break. So, to see him, come all the way back, like you mentioned, to make this team is that in itself would have been a great accomplishment for Cole.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, puck goes back to the point there to number 10 of Lane Apperly. Apperly registering a shot on net, and up comes Clausen with the puck. Clausen has two guys with him. And number 20 of Darby Olsen there trying to lay the body down, but not able to come out on the winning end of that one. But captain number 4 of Ethan Giesbrecht wheeling up the ice there. But that puck is tipped, and that's going to go to Van Robies. Van Robies going to the outside. He's got some speed.
Oh, cross check from behind.
And a bit of a hit for behind there in the corner. But looks like the ref not calling that one.
It. Yeah, because that was a pretty big cross check there behind the play. But
that one looked a little blatant.
But just traffic in there, so probably couldn't get a good eye on what actually happened in the corner.
And we're back to play here. That's going to go to number 21 of Tyson Fraze. Fraze got that in deep. Cousins tries to get that one on the tape for fair, but that pass is just off target. And we are going to get a icing for for them.
For Altona.
And it looks like we're going to have number 9 of Morasti taking the face-off for the Thunder, and opposing him is Declan Bergen for the Aces. And the Aces come out with that face-off win. They get it down deep into the Thunder zone, and that puck goes on net. That's going to be tipped. And that goes to number 10 of Lane Apra, Zane Sheldon. Bailey Cousins there in the corner with the puck. He's battling to try and move it up. And that puck goes behind the net, and that's going to go to Acoin Fair. Fair sends that back to his defenseman. And Fair not able to get it off his stick, but after some effort, the Thunder able to get it out of the zone. That goes back up to Fair. Fair gets that one deep, and in comes Cousins to rush him.
Scary sort of collision there, Matt. Brooks Morasti, when he was hit there, hit his head on the side dasher right before the penalty box. So I'll look to see if he'll be okay going forward. He's taking a sip of water, so he looks okay.
Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on that there, Seth, going forward with us at the end of the first period here. You know, it's been an entertaining period, much like our first period at our prior game today. You know, what are your thoughts so far early on?
Yeah, you know, both teams is sustaining some early pressure. You know, the Thunder leading the shots 10-7, but yeah, you know, both good opportunities for both sides. It looked at the start that the Aces had sort of caught the Thunder, you know, a little off guard with their speed, but the Thunder coming back strong and able to get a nice goal too. So to complement their comeback there on the change of momentum. But yeah, you know, very good first period between both teams, and 1-0 for the Thunder.
Yeah, not a lot to expand on that there right now, Seth. We'll send it to a quick commercial break, and then we'll come back for Seth's Inside Scoop.
Making the world a better place is always a work in progress, because our idea of success is not an endpoint. It's a new milestone from which we can move forward. As industries rise and new technologies take shape, we're committed to keeping pace, to ensuring our innovations are shared and our journeys celebrated, even as we set our sights on where to go next. This is how we live, how we learn, how we grow. Red River College, what we're doing is working.
Welcome to Pilot Mountain Hockey Academy, your world-class academic and hockey training facility created to maximize each student's athletic and academic potential. Blackjack Stewart Arena, home of the Buffalo, is inside the 46,000 square foot complex, as well as a curling rink and other facilities. The students have a unique combination of successful, well-rounded education at Pilot Mountain Collegiate Institute and the professional hockey training in an encouraging community. The years of experience of on-ice coaching propel our students to the next level, both mentally and physically, in a professional environment.
At CM Engrave, we create more than just trophies, medals, and signs. We create time. Time for family. Time for growing your business. Time for the moments that make you, you. With more than 30 years experience for all your engraving needs. CM Engrave.
Now you're making.
And welcome back to the Huron Arena here for our matchup between the Morden Thunder and the W.C. Miller Aces. I'm here, Cody Wall, here with color commentator Seth Rock for Seth's Inside Scoop. Seth, been a pretty entertaining game. We were just talking off the air about it.
Yeah, both teams, like I said, before at the, right after the horn ended for the first period, both teams getting some shots on goal with them early speed, both teams playing a lot really physical, and the Thunder able to get one goal, Blake Weeb off the rush, sliding that puck short side high, and very nice goal. He made a few fancy moves going in, and our Thunder up 1-0.
Yeah, and just want to point out, as far as my stats are concerned, that looks like that was Blake Weeb's first goal of the year. So congratulations to Blake if that was indeed your first of the year. And both teams have looked like they've came out firing on all cylinders. Hasn't been a team that really looks like they've been lacking in any sense. Both have just kind of been picking up all the chances that are given to each other, and just let's kind of dissect that first period there, Seth. In regards to the Miller Aces, who do you think kind of was a player that stood out for them early on in that period?
Yeah, there's a number of players that were playing pretty well, but one player I did notice out there quite a bit was the big Logan Hildebrand, a very tall, big guy, throwing his weight around a bit. He did take a penalty in the first, but they were able to kill it off for him. He got a few shots on net, and he looked like he was having an overall pretty good game to start out this game for the Aces.
Yeah, definitely. He looks like a big-bodied forward that is definitely going to be throwing his weight around. And we've already seen him throw his weight around a bit early on in this period. But switching over to the Morden Thunder, who has really impressed you so far in this game early on?
I'm going to go ahead and say Owen Van Robies. I'm just very impressed with his ability to move the puck, stick handle, and his excellent passing ability to me has been on full display this first period, being able to fake a shot and then pass it cross crease over to captain Zane Sheldon. But he's had an excellent start to this game. Quick, speedy guy, and not afraid to get to the gritty areas too, despite his not being as tall as some of the other players out here today.
Yeah, that's definitely something I've seen. He's shown he's not shying away from going into the corners, which for a guy who maybe is a little bit smaller in stature, that's definitely something you want from a player like that, is to be able to withstand playing against the bigger guys like they would do on a normal basis here.
And just an excellent period for him, and look to this second period for both teams to really try to grasp some momentum. And for a very offensive-minded team like the Aces, you would expect some more shots on goal, but the Thunder's defense was only able to hold them to 7 shots. So, an excellent first period by the Thunder's defense just to shut down the top scorers on the Aces.
Yeah, like you said, coming into this game, it was something you thought the Thunder were going to need to do was to play that good defensive game, and so far, early on, they have done just that and showed that they can suffocate their opponents and kind of eliminate some of the offense that they bring.
Yeah, and then as for the Aces, I think they had a great period as well. It was just a case of them not being able to get on the board, and the Thunder have been. It's very close. These two teams are very evenly matched, and it's been a very entertaining game so far from both sides.
Yeah, definitely entertaining from both sides there. Seth, if I remember correctly, you used to go to school here not too long ago with Thunder. Any of these players playing today, guys you maybe grew up playing some hockey with when I know there might be a little too big age gap there, but any guys out there you've had the chance to play with?
Oh yeah, I went to school with quite a few of these players back when I am still quite young here. But yeah, I've known Jane Sheldon for a while. I've known Zach Dick for a while. I've known most of their players for a little bit. I've never played hockey with them, but some of them have brothers that I have played hockey with. So there's that familiarity.
Yeah, with that, with those age groups changing every 2 years, sometimes it's hard to get that age range just right to see if you've played with any of these guys. But definitely, you got a little bit knowledge on some of these guys. Maybe some knowledge I maybe don't have on that personal level that you maybe do with that kind of tidbit about Cole there, and like you said, Zane from a while back there. He's definitely looked good out there today, and as their captain, he's definitely leading by example.
Yeah, for sure. He's excellent out there. I had that interview before the first period, and he was very respectful when I did speak to him, and just that familiarity goes a long way. But here come the Aces back out, getting ready for the second period, probably followed by the Thunder. Yeah, you see Robertson leading the Thunder out of the tunnel. But just a great first period, and looking forward to covering the second and third.
Yeah, going to be an entertaining second period here. Their theme song comes on as the Thunder come out, and we have the Morden Thunder come out to the ice now. Energetic group here, looking to continue on some of the good things that they had done early on in that first period.
Yeah, and that's just building off their lead. They have this 1-0 lead, and the thing for them is don't take your foot off the gas. Keep playing the way you've been playing. Don't let this Miller Aces team get any sort of daylight, because we know the offensive weapons that this team has. So it's the Morden Thunder's job to really kind of shut down this game and not give this Aces team any daylight.
Yeah, like you said, if you let this team if you take your foot off the gas at all, this is a very offensive team, as we've seen by the stats this season. They will make you pay if you let off on them. That puck is won back by the Aces, sent back into their zone, possessed by captain Ethan Giesbrecht. Giesbrecht sends that on deep, and that goes to number 6 of Declan Bergen. Bergen wheeling back and trying to set up. He tries to get a puck in motion there. Bergen grabs that one behind the net, and he's trying to generate some offense here. That goes to the Thunder. And that puck is just trickling out. And that's going to go to Van Robies. Van Robies in pursuit of Giesbrecht.
The 2 number 4s.
Always love when the numbers match up there, Seth. And that puck is just going to stay inside, but not for long. That gets sent out by number 6 of Declan Bergen. And that puck goes all the way down. That's going to be picked up by Sam Blatz. Blatz looks up ice, and he sends that to Dirksen. Dirksen just getting a stick on it, but not in front of the red line. So that one is going to go back for an icing.
And yeah, I'm not going to lie, I do really enjoy the song choices today by the people running the sound in the bench, in between the benches there. But nothing like little Guns N' Roses to get you into the game.
Yeah, I always gotta love that rock music. That's like it's a must for a hockey game.
Definitely.
That puck is sent back into the neutral zone, but sent back in by the Aces. That's gonna go to number 6 of Clausen. Clausen sends that over to Dirksen. Dirksen not able to get a shot on net. That goes down into the corner. And goes back up there, crossing into the neutral zone. And that's gonna almost get sent over to number 5 of Tyson Tarnick. That goes back to Blatz. Blatz sends that deep, and that one's just going to go over the defender for an icing. And it looks like with the icing, we are going to see a bit of a line change here from the Aces. They got their captain, Ethan Giesbrecht, there on the far side, looking for an offside shot there, maybe. Face-offs won by the Thunder and get sent down into the Aces' end.
Now, oftentimes when you do see that person loading up for the one-timer, oftentimes when you do see that player on the offside, definitely oftentimes means they're going to try and unload a one-timer right off the draw. And it's smart, you got not really as many players, and you're going to try to take that shot through traffic.
And I just want to go ahead and apologize to all you guys watching at home. Unfortunately, with the black mesh, it sometimes is a little bit hard to locate the puck. And we got a big hit there. Open ice.
High. I think he's going to get a penalty to it for, that hit was a bit high. And it's going to be a 4-minute power play.
And, like you said there, Seth, we're getting a 4-minute for head hit contact.
Just not a very smart play to make. Like, I know. And oftentimes on those big open ice hits, you can't really tell if you're trying to go shoulder, and I'm assuming that's probably what the player was trying to do, but since it's so fast, he got him up a little bit high, but it's good to see that Noah Clausen's still playing in the game. Yeah, definitely good to see, but unfortunate for the Aces that they're going to be down a man for now 4 minutes. It is going to send us to the Supplement King power play. Athletes contact Supplement King and Swift Current and Winkler today for all your supplement needs. And that penalty is coming to number 18 of Gavin Hildebrandt. That was, again, 4 minutes for a high hit or a head hit. That faceoff's won by the Thunder. Goes back to Van Robies. Van Robies goes behind the net. He's trying to set up, looking for an open man. And Van Robies goes up, makes a turn there. He sends it backdoor. And that goes back to number 14 of Fair. And a bit of a high clearing shot there. Man, that's scary for the coaches. The puck went flying in and could have clipped one of them in the head, and that would have been not good. But luckily for them, they avoid that puck that goes right into the bench.
Yeah, with the puck going into the boards, the players, they got all the equipment in the world to block those shots. Coaches not as much.
Yeah.
All right, that puck goes all the way down into the Thunder zone. That's going to be brought up by Nick Weeb. Nick Weeb's going to turn on the Jets here and wheel on. He enters the offensive zone with speed, and he's going to be stopped by Ethan Giesbrecht. And here comes 22 of Zico Pankratz. Pankratz not able to get around the defender in Cousins. That puck goes up to Fair. Fair holds on to it, and he gets it on down deep. Van Robies is going to go and tip that one back to a teammate. Van Robies holding on to it. What great puck possession by him today.
Yeah, he's been excellent at moving the puck today.
His hands have just been...
Oh, and from behind the net! Kind of fooled the goalie on that one. What a weird goal.
Oh, like you said there, Seth, that was a weird one. I think maybe trying to just set up for a play there, and I don't know if it bounced off the back of his glove or what, but nonetheless, that one counts.
Second wraparound goal we've seen today. I'm surprised we don't see many of those, and there's another one right there, and just caught us both off guard. I saw your mouth just agape after that one.
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming, but that goal was brought to you by Evolve Green.
It's a power play goal as well, so good for the Thunder to convert on it.
And that goal was scored by number 14, Acoin Fair, assisted by, I believe, Owen Van Robies. Thunder still on the power play here. And that puck is stopped by number 11 of Marshall Braun. Zane Sheldon comes in. He puts the puck on net, and that goes behind the net.
Oh.
And another wraparound try. And a nice play by Clausen to Sheldon.
Yeah, great play and an even better goal. Yeah, Zane Sheldon, the captain, being able to get that one. And whenever your captain scores, that's really going to light the bench up. And you can see it here. Boys are revving right now, and that's another power play goal, and just goes to show how much those head contact penalties can really hurt you.
definitely, they'll be looking. Looks like actually we're going to have a timeout here called by the Aces after a strong opening couple minutes here for the Thunder.
Yeah, just looking to slow things down and maybe talk it over, just rally the troops a little bit. I think they've been caught a little bit flat-footed in this last little bit. The Thunder just swarming the play on the power play and really giving the Aces just no daylight. So, yeah, it makes sense why they're calling a timeout right here.
Yeah, definitely. Looking at the shots, I'm not sure the Aces have registered much more than 1 or 2 shots this period. Definitely Coach Matt Duda, James Friesen, and Devin Posapillo going to be looking to rally his mates and see if he can get a better response from them coming off of that goal. But definitely a good performance by the Thunder. And that face-off is won by the Thunder. And that's going to go back to number 18 of Gavin Hildebrandt. He sends it on deep. That goes back to the point, Caden Cron. And back to Caden Cron. He sends that one down low. And just like that.
Timeout definitely worked.
Yeah, it definitely was the response shift that I'm thinking the coaches of the Aces were looking for.
Yeah, definitely, some traffic in front. Cole Robertson couldn't really see where that puck was, and it kind of lost the puck in his crease, and Aces forward was able to bang it home right in front of the net, and that's a good goal for the Aces to get back in the game here. Yeah,
number 6, Declan Bergen, I believe, the one who picked up that goal, and the assist on that one coming from defenseman, I believe that was Caden Caron getting the assist on that one. At 15-20. We're back under play here, and that's going to go to Van Robies. Van Robies sends that over to the corner, but Dick not able to get a handle on that puck. That puck goes back to the defenseman, Ethan Giesbrecht. And after a quick timeout there, Seth, I would have to agree. Looks like they're definitely responding a lot better.
Yeah, they've come out all guns a-blazing, and the Thunder just got to look to try and match the pace of the Aces after coming out flying after that final power play goal from the Thunder.
And big play, and look at that. Speaking of big play from a little guy, we got Van Robies getting right in the mix.
Oh man, you love to see that. He's not letting those big forwards get in his goalie's way. Great.
He's got a bit of a smile on his face, and he's ready to go.
Yeah, he's had an excellent game so far.
Definitely. And with 14:55 left, we are at 3-1 lead for the Morden Thunder. That face-off is won by the Thunder. Puck not quite able to be possessed by Dirksen there. And that gets sent back into the Thunder zone and goes down for an icing.
Yeah, I know the Thunder looking a little bit to slow things down. They've been hemmed in their zone a little bit, and there's another icing. They just got to look to try to get the puck out of their zone and get it deep into the offensive zone and get back to their strong forecheck.
Yeah, they'll definitely want to get back to their game after, a 30 seconds shift where, they were maybe behind the 8 ball a little bit. But other than that, it looks like they've come out after that Miller Aces goal, flying a lot better. That puck is brought in by number 18, Gavin Hildebrandt. Hildebrandt sends that around. That's going to be picked up by Bergen. Bergen sends that to the back to the point man in number 14, Dylan Thiessen. And Thiessen takes a shot there.
Yeah, and another save there for Cole. Now the Ace is leading the shots now, so he's seen his flurry of shots in the past few minutes, and he's still up strong. After that goal, he didn't let it waver him, and he's still playing strong.
Face off one back by the Thunder. It's going to go to Weeb. He sends it over to Sheldon, and that's going to be tried to be gathered by a coin fair. He's met up the bench there. And that puck squeaks out to Bailey Cousins. He's got a little bit of time and space. He sends it on deep. And that's going to be picked up by number 16, Xander Dick. Coin fair there, coming into the slot zone and getting a shot on net. And looks like number 31 of Connor Parago going to reel that one in for a face-off.
And after that shot, it looked like some of the players there were starting to exchange cooking recipes. But, yeah, things starting to get a little bit feisty here in the second period.
Yeah, with Christmas coming up, they'll want to make sure they're getting all the right recipes to each other. All right, we're back under play here. That puck is on the Aces stick, but that goes back to Mesteg. He's not able to hold on to it. Weeb goes behind the net, and he does a little stop-start. That goes to Price. Sheldon. And Sheldon sends that to Fair. Fair tries to get a shot off, but not able to get enough on that. That puck goes in deep, and that's going to go to Van Robies. Van Robies over to Sheldon. Sheldon not able to get that back to his defenseman, but that's going to be picked up, brought up by number 8 in Caden Cron.
Some players didn't really look like that, and Darby Olsen trying to get in Hildebrand's kitchen.
Yeah, it looks like a little bit of little tap or two after the play there from Logan Hildebrand, and trying to maybe get the Thunder off their game. Face off just to the glove side of Cole Robertson. Going to be taken by Van Robies. And that's going to be won by the Thunder. Olsen trying to chip that one in. And the chippiness just keeps on going.
And Darby Olsen giving it to him after that big hit miss, trying to get under the skin. And
yeah, well, you can see Olsen jawing with him a little bit there, trying to goad him into a penalty. And
almost
even just watching him here, he's just smiling ear to ear. He knows, he's going to be a bit of a pest to. I'm not sure who that was, number 18, I believe.
Yeah, I got that stink grin on his face, and
yeah,
you love to see it. You love to see the intensity.
And that puck is held by Olsen in the corner. It's going to get sent back. Bailey Cousins is going to go back and retrieve that. He's going to take a hit to make the play. And that puck gets loose to Weeb, but Weeb not able to get a handle on that. Tries to send that up to Dick, but Dick not able to hold on to it. Cousins giving the body to number 9 in Oakley Peters. And a point shot by number 14, Dylan Thiessen, but that one not making its way through traffic. Bergen's going to try and pick that puck up. And it goes back into the corner for number 18 in Gavin Hildebrand. And number 3 in Xander Buer taking a bit of a run there at the Thunder player. And looks like he's trying to get the physicality ramped up here.
And guess who? Darby Olsen, the guy who just was getting under the skin. He definitely has a target on his back after that funny little exchange we saw moments ago.
Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on that kind of rivalry going on that's budding here. But looks like number 21 of Tyson Fraze going into the zone there. He tries to send it over to Marshall Braun. Braun not able to get a shot. That goes down to Griffin Hildebrand. Hildebrand coming up the sideboards there. He sends it back to Xander Dick. Dick not getting that shot on net. And Cousins body in number 21 and Fraze behind the net there. And that pass over to Dick. Dick gets that one in, and it's going to be in pursuit by Zach Dick.
Nice move by Zach Dick, being able to maintain that puck and protect it.
Definitely creating a little bit of time and space for his teammates out there. That puck goes all the way down into the Aces zone. That's going to be passed up by number 6 in Declan Bergen. Sorry, number 5 in Tyson Tarnick. And
nice
up
move.
comes Dirksen here with a nice blocker side shot. That's going to go up to the defenseman in Matt Clausen. And look at that. Logan Hildebrand finds his way behind Blatz there, and they're just going to go into the corner there for a little battle. And up comes Guilford. He's going to get a stick on that puck.
Oh, and another goal.
And looks like Logan Hildebrand able to get a stick on that one, I believe, or maybe must have been Tyson Tarnick. I thought I saw number 12 with the last touch on that one, Seth. We'll have to just get clarification there from.
Yeah, I couldn't actually see who put that puck in the net either, but they're definitely the Aces definitely coming back here. 3-2 the score.
Yeah, it looks like we have clarification. That was Tyson Tarnick from number 10, Lane Apperly, on that goal.
That wasn't a very good hit. Left his feet, and there's an interference. And now we got some problems.
And here we go. We got a bit of melee breaking out here after some of the physical play that's been going on here.
And I don't think the Aces are actually going to get a penalty on this one. I believe it's only going to be the Thunder heading to the box. Which is quite strange to me because there was a few times on that play where Aces players were taking advantage of the Thunder players without the puck.
And it looks like we maybe have a coincidental.
After a hit from, the refs missed a hit from behind, and,
Yeah, a bit of a melee breaking out there. Thought maybe we would have seen a coincidental, but unfortunately it does look like number 11 of Rhett Mesteg getting the only call on that one for cross-checking, and we are going to go to the penalty kill for the Morden Thunder.
This is going to be very important for the Thunder to kill off. We know how good this power play is.
And with 9:47 left in this second period, tensions are getting high here. That puck's going to go down deep. That's going to go up to Ethan Giesbrecht. Giesbrecht puts that one on net, but that one off target. Giesbrecht rushing there to keep the puck in, and he does just that. Sends it over to Caden Cron. Cron putting that puck on net. That goes behind to Logan Hildebrand. Hildebrand sends that up to number 8 in Caden Cron.
Off the post.
And that's going to be picked up by Thunder there on a clearing attempt. And looks like Thunder going to get a quick change out here for the penalty kill. And up comes number 3 of Buer. Buer taking the body there from Cousins. That puck goes back to Hildebrand. Giesbrecht. And a nice save by Cole Robertson going post to post there.
Okay. That was a really bad hit. And now we're going to see a...
Yeah, looks like it was again number 12.
I think that could be... Yeah, I don't know about that one. I think he probably could have gotten more with that than just...
Yeah, looks like we are getting number 12 of Logan Hildebrand out of the game for hit from behind. He is going to be receiving 2 in a game. We'll see who the Aces select to serve his penalty. Definitely an aggressive player out there. Maybe looked like he was giving her a little too much physically wise.
Yeah, and that just was really unnecessary. I mean, his back was faced to him the whole time. Just no reason to follow through on the hit, and that's what happens when you do that. Now you have to kill a penalty because of that.
Yeah, it looks like we are going to get a little bit of 4-on-4 play here between these two teams. Always an entertaining, makes for some entertaining hockey. The extra time and space out there. That puck is going to be sent up by the Aces, but going to be intercepted by Thunder. That puck goes back to Blatz. Blatz holds on to it, but not able to control it enough as Tyson Tarnick rips that one from him. And nice save there by Cole Robertson, but doesn't look like the tensions are getting any lower out there.
No, and it's only going to get worse, unless we start to see the refs just say no to this one. But, you got to let them play a little bit, it's always fun to see those physical little pile-ups. Don't want to get too overboard with it, but, certainly getting definitely the physicality is ramping up.
Yeah, definitely something the refs are going to keep an eye on here. We have 5 seconds remaining on this 4-on-4 play before we do go to a quick power play for the Thunder. And looks like Thunder are going to go get on the man advantage here for about 1:10. That puck down deep in the Thunder zone. That's going to be pinned up the boards, and that's going to be brought out by Bailey Cousins. Cousins not able to get that pass on target, but manages to get it out of the zone. That's going to be going back is Blake Weeb. Blake Weeb's going to stop up behind the net and wait for his teammates to set up here. That's going to be sent over to Zach Dick. Dick sends that over to Fair. Fair comes across the blue line, and what a hit by number 17 in Blake Weeb. And up comes Cousins again. He's got a little bit of time and space, and he's going to make the red line and send that back to Zach Dick. Zach Dick comes across into the to offensive zone, and looks like just a hair offside, and they're going to blow that dead.
Yeah, I know Bailey Cousins thought he was onside still, but just had his skate in the blue line, and right call by the refs. It was very close, though.
Yeah, very close. I'm sure he wish he could take that one back. Always when you get an opportunity on the power play, you want to make as much as you can of it. But 10 seconds remaining on this power play for the Thunder as we go back to even strength here. The Thunder having a fairly strong power play for considering how short it was. That's going to go back and be retrieved by Matt Clausen. Matt Clausen sends that around. And looks like they say number 7 of Griffin Hildebrand kept that puck in for the Aces. Nice wind-up shot by Dylan Thiessen. It's going to be retrieved by the Thunder. They're going to send that up to number 6 in Noah Clausen. Noah Clausen sends that to Darby Olsen. Darby Olsen trying to dipsy-doodle through the zone. Olsen possesses that again, and he gets that deep as the Thunder go for a line change here, get some fresh legs. And up come the Aces with errant pass there. Dirksen manages to put that through his feet. And just not quite enough to get the rebound to the right guy, but nice play there nonetheless. And looks like Cousins there maybe caught him a little bit when he was trying to reposition for the hit. And it looks like a little jostle in there between Cousins and, looks like maybe a slash or something by number 6, Declan Bergen. And these boys are keeping the intensity high, which is entertaining for all you guys watching at home, because definitely a good game here filled with emotion and skill, and just a great overall game here, Seth.
Yeah, definitely, and it definitely stung Cousins a little bit. He's still doubled over on the bench, but I'm sure he'll be okay after a few swigs of water.
Yeah, a lot of Christmas spirit being spread around here.
Yeah, no kidding, especially with with Santa Claus himself in the audience over here. It's been a very good, cheerful game, except for the angst and anger on the ice.
Santa might think some of these guys will be on the naughty list by how they're playing today.
Definitely. But no, definitely no gifts tonight, eh?
Yeah, no gifts tonight. We're gonna have the face-off here just outside the Thunder zone. That's gonna be won back by the Aces and sent down in deep into the Thunder zone. That's gonna be picked up by number 19 Gavin Weens, but he's gonna take get the body taken on him. That puck's going to be pinned in the corner there, sent to number 7 of Griffin Hildebrand. Hildebrand holds on to that, and he's pressured by Van Robies. A puck goes up to the point, and that's a nice shot by Xander Dick, but that's going to be an even better save by Cole Robertson.
Yeah, just an excellent period so far for the Aces, being able to get 2 unanswered goals after that. Now I think of a very key timeout there for the Aces after they were able to get 2 quick goals after it, and this period has definitely turned into an all-Aces showdown.
Yeah, definitely. Looking at that moment in time, that definitely could have been a turning point for this team. But we are back to play here. Looks like that puck is going to go down into the Aces zone. That's going to be picked up by number 16 of Xander Dick. Gets sent up to Buer. Buer is going to cross into the offensive zone and just lob that one into Cole's glove there for an easy save.
Yeah, Cole Robertson showing a lot of smarts to his game today, being able to cover up lots of pucks after some shoot-ins by the Aces players. They're looking for rebounds, but Cole Robertson has not been giving them daylight. He does not want to be giving up rebounds, especially after that first goal. He may have won it back. Yeah, he's definitely been doing a good job at rebound control so far.
Yeah, definitely. He's been freezing the puck at the right times, like you said there, Seth. A nice off-target shot there by number 14, Dylan Thiessen. The Aces able to continue pressure, though. That puck's going to go behind the net, and that's going to be picked up by Blatz. Blatz sends that over to a teammate, and he tries to give it in motion for Sheldon. Sheldon's not quite able to get a stick on that puck as he was racing for it.
Yeah, Sheldon looking for that stretch pass and almost got to it, but not quite in time as the icing was rolled, and we will see a face-off to the left of Cole Robertson.
And we'll just have a face-off to the glove-hand side of Cole Robertson here. That face-off is going to be won by the Aces, sent back to Giesbrecht. Giesbrecht takes a off-center shot, and it's going to go back to number 16 of Xander Dick. 18 of Gavin Hildebrand. And Buer pins his man in the corner. That gets back to the defenseman in
oh no,
number 10, Lane Apperly, with a big point shot there that just trickles in past Cole Robertson. And with 3:16 remaining, we have a tie game in this second period.
Good on Cole. That's a goal he'd definitely like to have back, but just what he's doing, I like what he's doing here, shaking it off, taking a drink of water, no slamming a stick. He just turns around quickly, gets that swig of water, and gets back into it. Really like to see that from a goalie.
One thing I think the Thunder really need is maybe, obviously with only 3 minutes remaining, they probably can make their way into the intermission, but they need to settle down a bit, kind of like the Aces did earlier there, Seth.
Yeah, that timeout really helped the Aces, and they got 3 goals, unanswered goals to tie the game, and the Thunder definitely need a break of some sort like that to really get back onto their game.
Yeah, with only 2:40 left now, hopefully they don't need to resort to using that timeout where they can maybe save it if they get into a situation where they need it in the third period.
Yeah, that's definitely right. Definitely want to just wait until the intermission to go over, figure out what you need to fix going into the third.
Yeah, face-off is won by the Aces. That's going to get sent back, but Cousins going to race for that one with Oakley Peters. Peters winning the battle, and that's going to be picked up by Tyson Tarnick. Tarnick going to be bodied by Cousins, and that puck goes around. That's going to be sent over to Darby Olsen, and Cousins had the intellect there not to get a stick on that one. Could look like that one could have tipped in if you interfered. And a nice chip there by Bailey Cousins. Looks like we are going to get a delayed penalty on that.
I did not quite catch what the penalty was. Did you see that one?
Yeah, just as Cousins was deking around the defender there in number 8, Caden Cron. He just kind of got his stick in his feet and tripped over. No intent, but just kind of one of those things where
stick gets caught in the legs and you just
you have to call it, but not one that you really saw much intent to do. And a nice chance there by Zane Sheldon on the power play here. We are for the final 2 minutes, other than the last 4 seconds, we're going to be on the power play for the Thunder, and that power play is brought to you by Supplement Insurance, Supplement King, Athletes Contact, Supplement King, and Swift Current and Winkler today for all your supplement needs. And we are back to play here. That's going to be sent back to a coin fair. A coin fair sends it to his teammate. That goes back to Weeb on the fence, and Weeb keeping that puck in. He sends it over to Cousins. Cousins with a quick shot, and that one almost fooled the goalie with being a bit of a flubber.
Yeah, and this is a very opportune time for the Thunder to, get a lead going into the third, after being outplayed in the latter half of the second period, my bad. And, definitely would be nice for them to get a goal going into the third and in the intermission.
Yeah, definitely. This could be their kind of moment to turn the tables here on their game. That face-off is won back by the Aces, but goaltender Connor Pargo is going to handle that one.
Yeah, Pargo has been on his game tonight pretty well. Those first 3 goals, despite letting those in, I think he's been very solid this evening.
Yeah, he's definitely looked good here today. Blatz with a little dipsy doodle there to throw his man off the scent, and that's going to go down into the corner to Fair. Fair's going to send it back to Clausen. Clausen's going to hold on to it, and he's going to go to the net. Fair reels behind the net, and he's looking for an outlet here. He sends it over to Sheldon, but Sheldon not able to get a hold of that. Nice diving play by number 4, Ethan Giesbrecht, to clear the zone there. And we are in the final minute of this second period with 50 seconds remaining on the power play as well. A bit of a misplay there by Sam Blatz. And with 40 seconds left in the period, we'll see if the Thunder can generate another chance here on the power play. That's going to be picked up by number 7, Griffin Hildebrandt. Hildebrandt sends that back to his defenseman. They're just going to try and eat the clock. Sam Blatz there with some twists and turns, and he sends it over to Fair. That puck's loose. That goes to number 16 of Xander Dick. Dick getting that one into the offensive zone, and with 15 seconds left, enough time to maybe get one more rush here. And here comes a coin fair. He's going to try and do just that. He manages to keep a hold of that puck, but he's pressured there by number 21.
Oh, my. And we got almost thought we're going to have a crazy chance here, but no, he got not enough time as the period ends.
With so little left in the period there, definitely could have been a good chance for the Aces, but luckily for the Thunder, there was not enough time left on that one.
Yeah, and good period for both teams, especially the Aces in that latter half of the second, being able to get all these chances, being down 3-0, getting 3 unanswered goals and tying the game, and just owning the pressure in that last half of the second, and the Thunder looking to regroup in this intermission.
Yeah, like we had kind of alluded to, the Aces had a really timely timeout that managed to get them some goals there, and they'll be looking to do the same here for the Thunder. Coaches will be looking to maybe give them a bit of a pep talk to get the boys going again, get that fire that they came out into the first and second period with going again.
Yeah, it looks like we are going to have an activity here, Christmas tree activity. Santa Claus is coming down.
Oh boy, yeah, looks like we are having a bit of activity here, like you said, Seth. We're getting a puck toss. And it looks like we got children from both sides here coming to do some tossing of the puck.
Kind of makes me want to go down and grab a puck and throw it a little bit.
Yeah, well, we'll watch some of the activities here, and while these activities are taking place here, Seth, we can talk a little bit about what we had seen in that period. We had talked about how the Thunder seemed to lost a bit of a step there once that timeout was taken. What do you think the message is from Coach Morasti and Van Robies and Tremblay today?
Just stick with it. Go back to what you know. They were having a lot of success earlier in the game. The first, sort of half of the game, they were playing excellent, and then kind of had lost a bit of their, momentum going in after that timeout, especially. The Aces just had a total regroup moment and got a bunch of goals and to tie the game, and it was just an excellent second half of the second period for the Aces. Yeah,
definitely. Timing is everything, and they definitely had the right timing going for that timeout and that goal, and just everything was timely for them in that second period. But we'll look to see the Thunder bounce back here with a solid performance in the third period. We'll send it to a quick commercial break, and we'll come back between the periods with Seth's Inside Scoop.
Making the world a better place is always a work in progress, because our idea of success is not an endpoint. It's a new milestone from which we can move forward. As industries rise and new technologies take shape, we're committed to keeping pace, to ensuring our innovations are shared and our journeys celebrated, even as we set our sights on where to go next. This is how we live, how we learn, how we grow. Red River College, what we're doing is working.
At CM Engrave, we create more than just trophies, medals, and signs. We create time. Time for family. Time for growing your business. Time for the moments that make you, you. With more than 30 years experience for all your engraving needs. CM Engrave.
And welcome back to Access Event Center here in the Huron Windows Arena. We're here with the Seth's Inside Scoop. Seth, it's been an entertaining period. We, a bit of back and forth affair. The Aces have managed to come back into this, claw their way back into this game here. What are your thoughts so far on this game?
Yeah, it's been a very exciting back and forth game as we saw Hawks get not the Hawks. I'm so used to saying the Hawks because back when I played hockey with the minor league teams, they were called the Hawks. And we just also did a Pembroke Valley Hawks game. Anyway, yeah, the Morden Thunder really controlling the first half of the game, getting 3 goals, and then, the Aces storming back into the game, playing hard, and they get 3 goals of their own, and now we're tied heading into the third.
Yeah, definitely will be an entertaining third period. Essentially, it's anybody's game here. There's the score is tied. There's final 20 minutes here. It's got all the makings to be a great game, which it already has.
Yeah, definitely, and great finish too, and. It's gonna be interesting to see who's gonna grab the momentum, who's gonna grab the lead, who's gonna come out here and really push to get that next goal. And I believe my prediction is the team who scores the next goal is gonna win the game.
Definitely, with a tight game like this, I think it'd be a very good prediction there, Seth. That that next one will be just that pivotal moment in this game. But let's break down that second period a little bit more. I know we did a little bit breakdown there when that puck toss was going on, and unfortunately I wasn't able to win the prize, so we won't talk about that, but we'll talk about the period. The Thunder came out looking strong in the first half. We're just firing on all cylinders, and then maybe looked like they, I don't want to say a lot, they lost a step, but really the Aces came out hard after that.
Yeah, it's like they gained a few steps, not like the Thunder really lost anything. And I think the reason for that, I think, is because of that timeout. Like an excellent decision by the coach to just rally the troops a little bit and get their heads back in the game and really, just send them ready for that next half of that second period. And we saw, 3 unanswered goals for the Aces in that second period. So yeah, they definitely came on strong and we're looking to get the go-ahead goal, but we're unable to by the time the period finished.
For sure. And what was, in your opinion, what was the Thunder doing right in that second period that they kind of need to, I don't want to say get back to, but because I don't want to say that they got away from their game, but what do they maybe need to step up on that they were doing really good that maybe need to go to that next level?
Yeah, I think just defensive zone coverage with the puck. Sometimes they would send pucks to danger zones in their own end, and towards that middle part of the second and end of the second. And I think they just got to clean that up a little bit, and I think, they're right back in this game.
That will definitely be entertaining 20 minutes here. We've watched the first 40, and we don't have a leader. We'll drop the puck here on the third and final period. That puck is going to be won by the Miller Aces, sent back to the Thunder zone. It's going to be picked up by number 19, Nick Wiebe. He's going to send it on for Dick, but that puck is going to get stopped up by the blue line there. Cousins going to double on back, and he's going to hold on to it. That puck's going to get loose to the Aces, and that trips out to Noah Clausen. Clausen sends that one in deep, and the Aces are going to go back to recuperate. Van Robies manages to get that. Apologize for all you at home that maybe couldn't see that. Was in a bit of our blind spot there. And that puck goes down in deep to the Aces zone. That's going to be met by a coin fair and Owen Van Robies. Van Roby's going around behind the net, and he's going to battle that mammoth of a man in Ethan Giesbrecht. And that goes back to Giesbrecht. Giesbrecht tries to send that up, and that shot just goes off target, and that goes into the glove of Cole Robertson. The Thunder trying to send that one up front, up there, but not able to get a stick on it to negate the icing, and we are going to get a face-off all the way down into the Thunder zone. I had a chance to have a quick chat with number 14, a coin fair, his dad, Pat, between the periods there, and he said that, judging the team so far today, he'd say, usually they're not as good of a first period team, that they'll look to have a strong third period. They're a team that definitely has a good, strong period, but we are going back to play here. Beautiful play by Van Roby's, getting some offensive time here, and that puck is going to be picked up by a coin fair, and it's going to go to Zane Sheldon. Sheldon manages to outmuscle his man, and that puck ends up scooting by Clausen all the way down. That's going to be picked up by Blatz. Blatz pushes that puck to the side, and that pass errant goes in front of the net. That's going to be picked up by... It's going to get sent back into the Thunder zone to Blatz. He tries to send it over to Dirksen, and that pass is off target and goes back into the Thunder zone. That pass goes to Guilford. Guilford tries to get that puck out, and that bounces into the glove of Ethan Giesbrecht, and he puts that puck on Cole Robertson for another shot. We were mentioning earlier on how, the Thunder were really taking it to the Aces on shot count. Since that point, they've really gone on to really dominate on the shot clock, switching it up from that earlier deficit to now having a 6-shot lead. We are back to play here. That puck is possessed by Ethan Giesbrecht. Giesbrecht manages to lose that, and that pass, that shot by number 10, getting away from him, and Dirksen managing to get a chance on deep into the Aces zone. That puck's just tipped by number 21, Tyson Fraze, and goes back into the Aces zone. That goes back to Weeb. Weeb tries to send that up to a teammate. And a big hit by Reichman Guilford on number 10 of Lane Apperly. And the puck goes back into the Aces zone. That gets sent up to number 6, Declan Bergen. Bergen just getting that one out of his zone. And it goes back to the Thunder. Thunder tries to set that one up for a teammate in motion. And Dirksen getting another stab at that puck, but not able to continue on. Dirksen managing to hold on to that puck. Number 6 in Noah Clausen, I apologize. And that goes back to Bailey Cousins, and a nice shot from Cousins on a quick ripper from the point. And we're going to have a face-off just to the right of goaltender Connor Perigo. It looks like face-off's going to be taken by number 8 of Matt Clausen. Clausen wins that face-off, and that puck loose. It's going into the corner. That's going to be a battle between Nick Weeb and Ace's defender. That puck goes up to Reed Dick. Zach Dick. And after some good pressure there, Thunder look like they're gaining a little bit of momentum back here after the first 5 minutes of this third period. We are going to have one of the stronger lines for the Thunder in Van Roby's, Sheldon, and Fair up front. That face-off is won by the Aces and is going to go just trickle out of the offensive zone back to Blatz. Blatz going up and pinching for that puck. That puck sent in by Zane Sheldon. That puck pinned against the boards is fair. He's going to be battling with the Aces defender. That's going to go to number 16 in Xander Dick. Van Robies looks like he's got a stick caught in the door there, but manages to pry that out. That goes to Zane Sheldon. Sheldon manages to put that puck in front of the net, and that goes to number 5 of Tyson Tarnick. Tarnick not able to get that pass to a teammate, and that goes back into the Aces zone for Xander Dick. Xander Dick puts that around, and he tips that one out. That goes to Mesteg. Mesteg sending that one right back into the zone, and looks like we're going to have a delayed offside. And a little bit of time and space created for the Aces. That pass from Tyson Tarnick, not off target, into skates of a Morden defender. And looks like Ace is able to get a little bit of time into the offensive zone here into the Thunder zone. That puck is going to be picked up by number 22 of Adam Dirksen. Dirksen wheeling up the ice there. He enters the zone. He's going behind the net. He's manages to hold on to that puck, but Giesbrecht manages to poke it away from him. Up comes number 11 of Marshall Braun. Braun tries to dipsy doodle, but he's not able to finish up that play. Behind the net comes Mesteg. Mesteg putting that puck off the glass to try and get it out. And play resumes here. Nice shot from the point by number 4 of Ethan Giesbrecht. And looks like we're going to have a right side of Cole Robertson here. And face-off's going to be taken by number 9, Brooks Morasti, for Thunder, and for the Aces, that was by Declan Bergen. Bergen pinned along the boards there. He's going to want some help from number 18, Gavin Hildebrandt. Hildebrandt tries to send that one back to Giesbrecht. Giesbrecht holds on to it, and that pass is just tipped, but still manages to get to its destination. And a puck battle ensues on the boards there, and looks like that puck had just tipped out a play there, and we are going to get a whistle and a line change for the Thunder.
Yeah, and came back here now. I had to deal with something my own in the washroom before, but now I'm back, and I thought at one point, from what I heard, I thought that one team scored because I heard a lot of cheering for something, but I believe it was just, someone winning one of the prizes that they have.
Yeah, you could mistake somebody winning a prize for a goal there, Seth. I definitely would be just about as excited.
Yeah, definitely.
That puck is going to go deep into the Aces zone. It's going to be chipped and stopped by Cousins. Cousins not able to keep that puck in, but Sheldon able to wheel in and get a stick on a puck there. Van Robies meets his man. He's going to try and apply some pressure and get the puck. A coin fair. Taking his man. And Zane Sheldon tries to get that one in deep. The nice pass by number 14 in Dylan Thiessen to number 6 in Declan Bergen. Bergen getting a good opportunity there. That puck ends up going all the way back into the Aces zone. That's going to go to now back into the Thunder zone. That's going to be brought up by Bailey Cousins. Bailey Cousins got a little bit of time and space with a little bit of chip and chase there. And that's going to go to Darby Olsen. Darby Olsen making some plays there. And Sam Blatt's trying to keep the puck in at the line, but not able. Yeah, puck trickles out to Guilford. Reichman Guilford. And that's pass from Blatt's goes up to Olsen. Olsen passes it to Guilford. That goes back to Guilford. Guilford looking for Dirksen in front of the net, but not able to get the pass to him. Darby pushing that puck back to his D, but that pass is intercepted. That shot goes down deep into the Thunder zone. That's going to be sent up by Blatz, but that pass is just off target, and we are going to go all the way down for an icing.
Yeah, an icing there against the Thunder. Haven't seen much of this period yet, but looks to me like it's similar to what we've seen in the second period. A lot of pressure for the Altona team, but the Thunder looking here to get back into it.
Yeah, definitely both teams having their spurts of momentum here today. That pass is trying to be chipped around defender by number 6, Noah Clausen. That's going to be sent back into the Thunder zone. That's going to be possessed by Blatz. Blatz sends that up to Dick. Dick tries to get that one off, that pass off, but not able. And a shot there from the red line by number 10, Lane Apperly, and that one just goes out of play as we get a face-off
just
all the way down.
Yeah, and the Aces here,
Sorry, we'll have a face-off just outside of the Aces zone.
Yeah, and the Aces looking to really jump on top and really gain some momentum that they started to gain near the end of the second, and really trying to apply it to this third period.
That puck is going to be picked up by number 19, Nick Wiebe.
A big hit by Zach Dick there.
Yeah, big hit there. And look, Zach Dick there looking to try and generate some offense after some strong body contact, but
tripping penalty.
Looked like one of either Wiebe or...
And then there's a goalie interference.
And it looks like some more melee breaks out.
I don't really know why they felt the need to shove Robertson there, but the Hawks, the Thunder definitely getting a penalty on the play. I don't know about...
They did have the original penalty on the play for tripping, I believe. And it looks like, we are just getting the one penalty to number 7, Bailey Cousins.
And that's unfortunate for the Thunder because Bailey Cousins is one of their top defenders, and especially for his two-way ability in his own zone. He's one of those guys that they would like to have out there on the penalty kill, but due to this, he is not going to be available for that. So the Thunder are going to have to make up for the loss of Cousins on the penalty kill.
Yeah, definitely a player who plays all power play, penalty kill, kind of all facets of the game. Somebody who they'll probably have to maybe force into a role that isn't normally used to it. But Thunder have definitely been off to having a good game today. Definitely gotten a bit of a jump here in the third period, and they'll look to kill this one off. And that face-off was won by the Aces and currently possessed in the Thunder zone. Cycled around are the Aces. They're going to be bringing that up the half boards is number 6 of Declan Bergen. Bergen going back in deep, and he sends it down to number 18 in Gavin Hildebrand. That puck goes back to Bergen. Bergen sends it back to Giesbrecht. Giesbrecht back to Bergen. Bergen sends it on net, but looking for maybe an opening there. No one there for the pass. That puck goes back behind the net, back to Hildebrand. Hildebrand sends that back up to Giesbrecht, and Giesbrecht with a wiring shot. And Declan Bergen trying to get a puck on, or a stick on that puck, and that pass just trickles out from Ethan Giesbrecht's stick there, and looks like the Thunder are going to get a change here with 48 seconds left on their penalty kill here. And another nice clearing attempt by number 17.
Another puck that almost takes the head off of Coach on that same bench against the Aces. think the coaches on the Aces might need to get some helmets for the next few games just to protect their faces.
Yeah, they'll have to start bringing helmets to the bench there for them too, Seth, if there's too many more errant pucks. We're going to have a face-off just to the outside of the Aces zone here. That's going to be taken by Van Robies. Van Robies manages to win that face-off and manages to keep that puck in with a nice play there by Van Robies. That puck gets sent up the boards, and Darby Olsen's going to meet the defender. That's going to go back into the Aces zone, get sent to Lane Apperly. Apperly sends it right back to defenseman Dylan Thiessen. Thiessen looking up ice, and he sends it back to Apperly. Apperly over to Tarnick. And looks like number 11 of Marshall Braun going to hold on to that puck. And a very solid penalty kill by the Thunder there, Seth.
Yeah, excellent penalty kill. And this has been the story of their penalty kill all game. Just not giving the Aces any daylight. And we know how good the Aces can be on the power play. But the Thunder just completely shutting them down on the power play.
And up comes Van Robies with the puck there. He's got a little bit of time and space, and he's going to try and get around. But he is taken out by two men there. And looks like Van Robies going to go off for a change here. And Zane Sheldon trying to gather that puck. And sorry for the blind spot there, folks. Not able to see exactly where that puck is. That puck over to number 5 of Tyson Tarnick. Tarnick back over to Hildebrand, and Hildebrand taking a shot there. That goes over to number 9 of Peters.
And a good cover.
And great sequence by both the Aces and Cole Robertson for Robertson to track that puck and for the Aces to generate.
Yeah, and plus because he was doubled over in his net too, but he was able to find that puck and cover it up, and great smart play there by Robertson, who's made a lot of smart plays in this game.
Yeah, definitely. He's looked good today. They'll be looking to kind of get some offense, a little bit more offensive zone time here for the Thunder. That puck gets sent up to Clausen. Clausen gets that one in deep, and it's going to be gloved by Connor Perigo.
Get an offensive zone face-off for the Thunder, where they're definitely going to want to be able to get a shot on net here. Test out Perigo.
And we'll have a face-off just to the glove hand side of Perigo. That's going to be taken by number 8 in Matt Clausen and number 21, Tyson Fraze. That puck just manages to squeak through for number 15. Looks like he managed to break his stick on that pass, though. And Van Robies intercepts that puck, and he gets it on deep. They're going to go on down into the offensive zone and try and pressure to get that puck. Fair dekes around to hold on to that, and he's pressured. He leaves it down for Van Robies. Van Robies getting pressured down there, leaving it for Sheldon, and Sheldon wheeling on the back check to catch his man. That puck is going to be possessed by number 19, Gavin Wientz, with a sneaky shot. Weeb wheeling up the ice, gotten the burners going there, and looks like
by Weeb.
Great speed. Managed to see that earlier on that first goal, and he's got the wheels on him there.
Yes, he certainly does, and he's definitely a player they look to make those rushes often because of the speed he has, so he can create some offensive opportunities for the Thunder.
And we're going to have a face-off just to the glove hand side of Perigo. That face-off is won by... it's tied up by the Thunder. Really no winner off of that face-off, but that puck does go back to defensemen. And Thunder is going to possess that puck. Going to be brought up by number 20 of Olsen. And Cousins holds on to that one and manages to get that puck to his teammate. Guilford sends that over to Dirksen. And a nice shot by Weeb off from the slot there.
Oh, and it was an excellently placed shot, too. You tried to go right in between the arm and the body of Perigo there, but was unable to bury it. Excellent shot choice, though.
Yeah, very, very good shot choice. And the Thunder kind of reeling some momentum here with 5:14 left. And that puck is sent up from Giesbrecht to Buer, but Buer not able to get a stick on that puck. We are going to get an icing call here and go back into the offensive zone for the Thunder.
Yeah, these offensive zone face-offs late in the game are so important because the game is tied and both teams looking for those, that next goal to really put them ahead and give them a good chance of winning. It looks like the Aces are trying to send a guy.
Yeah, it looked like early on they were looking for that cherry picker, and maybe now late in the game trying to see if they can maybe cheat a little offense out of their forwards.
See, it's a risky thing to do that, especially when the game is tied, because if the game is close, then you're taking a risk, because if the puck gets turned over, you're way out of position.
Definitely, like you said there, Seth, it is definitely a risk. I got to think the coaches have a lot of faith in the other four-man defensive unit to be sending a guy up front like that.
Yeah.
We are back to play here. That puck is going to go into the corner. That's going to be gathered up by Cousins, and he's going to be met by two defenders. That's going to be sent up to Van Robies. And Dick tries to get that one up for Weeb, but no such luck. And that gets sent over to Giesbrecht. Giesbrecht comes in on the sideboards there, just behind the net, and he's looking to try and tuck it around, but not able to keep a handle of it. And a bit of an off-target shot by number 9, Oakley Peters. That puck scoots out into the Aces zone, and that's going to be picked up by number 14 of Fair. Fair loses it to Giesbrecht. Giesbrecht puts that puck in deep to number 9, Oakley Peters. Peters sending that to the other corner. And that's going to go over to Matt Clausen, who sends it over to Bailey Cousins. The puck's going to be pressured there. Van Robies sends it back to a teammate. And Matt Clausen there trying to outmuscle his opponent. And that gets sent up to a coin fair. A coin fair sends that over to Owen Van Robies, and Van Robies takes a shot on net there. With 3 minutes and 4 seconds left in this third period, we are still tied 3-3.
Yeah, Van Robies, no goals in the game for him, but he's definitely been one of the more impressive players for the Thunder just because of how many opportunities he's been able to generate with his speed and his quick puck movements.
Yeah, definitely. He's had his feet moving a million miles an hour today. That faceoff is going to be won by the Thunder. It's going to be sent back to Clausen. Clausen sends that right back to Guilford. And Blatz manages to pull that one in and get it down deep. Guilford goes down to pressure, and he's going to try and send that over to a teammate in Olsen. Guilford goes around the net. He's looking for a perfect setup, and a nice play there by Dirksen to try and get a second and third attempt on it.
Here come the Aces.
Here come the wheels by the Aces, but managed to have a nice poke check there by, I believe, Sam Blatz, I think, who had that poke check. But stop up there by the Thunder, managed to lose the puck. Guilford comes, and he tries to get that puck in deep for his teammates as they come out with fresh legs. That gets sent over to Giesbrecht. Giesbrecht tries to send that up to a forward in number 18, Hildebrand. Declan Bergen sends that puck in, and that's going to be picked up by Bailey Cousins. Cousins sends that to Zach Dick. Zach Dick sends that back to Cousins, and puck gets lost in the feet of some defenders. And it's a little bit of net front melee here.
Oh, what a play by Bailey Cousins. What a play.
Crazy out there right now. We just
diving to block that shot.
Just about down to the final minute here, and Bailey Cousins there saying not today.
What a play by Bailey Cousins. Bailing Robertson out there a little bit. I think Cole's a little happy. Bailey got to that one by diving across the crease and making the block on that shot.
Especially when it's so late in the game here, that's such an important block. So for Bailey Cousins there, that definitely could be, we had talked about a turning point for the Aces. A big save like that from somebody who isn't normally in net. Do you see that as a turning point?
It could be, going into this really late stage of the third period. That sacrifice play that can just motivate the guys, and just an excellent play, a show of, just undyingness from Bailey Cousins there to just keep that game tied at all costs.
Definitely a great play by Cousins there, and he definitely made a lot of good plays so far today. Not managing to get on the score sheet, but just with his defensive and two-way play, able to generate plays up the ice. And very important face-off here in the Thunder zone. We're going to have taken by Brooks Morasti and number 6, Declan Bergen for the Aces. A face-off is won by the Thunder. We are just into the final minute of playing in this third period. Puck goes back into the Thunder zone. And that errant pass gets sent over to a coin Fair. Fair wheeling up the ice. He's got 2 men with him. And up comes Giesbrecht, captain for the Aces here. He's looking to get a little time and space. That puck gets back up to a coin Fair. And Zane Sheldon there with the body to separate the man from the puck. And a nice dump in by Fair. Try and generate a little bit of offense here. And Van Roby's trying to pressure his man for the puck. And a nice block there by a coin Fair. Not intentional, but nonetheless, nice block.
Yeah, 5 seconds left in the third, too, so pretty clutch to keep his team in the game. But, both teams really looking to, I think if this game goes to overtime or a shootout or whatever happens, but
a coin Fair there trying to, after the Thunder win the faceoff, try to take a nice last-minute shot there, but looks like we are going to be teams going to their benches here, and I do believe we are going to get some extra time here, whether it be 5-on-5, 3-on-3, or 4-on-4. It does look like we are going to get a 5-minute overtime period.
Yeah, and what a treat we all, what a present we've all received here with getting this on this Christmas cheer game. A game going to overtime, score tied 3-3, 2 fast teams. This should be a very entertaining overtime period.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, it's just been an entertaining game. We've been in for a treat. The game has been just jam-packed with entertainment today. Back and forth, both teams have really made their mark on the game in their own way.
Yeah, definitely, and both teams gonna really be pushing to start this overtime. Don't know if it's gonna be 5-on-5, 4-on-4, or even 3-on-3. I'm getting word that it will be a 3-on-3, so extreme fast lane hockey, everybody.
Oh yeah, you know how it looks in the NHL when you got those fast guys with all that extra ice. Well, we're going to see it here at the high school level. Maybe not quite the professionals, but it definitely sure is exciting when you do get a chance to see it there, Seth.
Yes, definitely. Good early Christmas present.
That face-off is going to be won by the Aces, brought back by Giesbrecht. Giesbrecht's going to wait for his teammates to set up, and He's going to try and send that over to Bergen. Bergen's got a little bit of speed. Sends it back to Giesbrecht. And Fair is going to try and get a stick on that. And Bergen there off to the races, but Weeb able to play the body there.
What a back check by Weeb. And here he goes. He's going to get an opportunity.
This may be just the perfect justice for him. You know, you save a shot at the other end, and then you get an opportunity. But unfortunately, not able to get the Cinderella story bookend into this game, but still able to, salvage a good back check, like you said there, Seth.
Yeah, and now they're going to offensive zone face-off of that because of that back check, and he was able to get the shot on net, but here come the Aces.
And Bailey Cousins here going to have a man one-on-one with him here. Nice block by the Thunder, and that's going to be picked up by Aces here. And Cousins is off to the races. He's looking to see if he can end this game in overtime. And nice wheels by Cousins there. He'll need to look to get a good back check here. And looks like Zane Sheldon managed to cover for his defenseman there. And that puck is going to be held up by the Aces. Aces try to send that over to Buer. Buer not able to quite get enough on that puck.
Great pass.
That goes behind the net, and that's going to be picked up by number 6, Noah Clausen. Clausen holds on to it for a second there. He sends it to Sheldon. Sheldon right back to Clausen. And it goes right back to Cousins, and we got a 2-on-1.
Way over the net there, but he was taking a sweet time to make that opportunity, but another good chance for the Thunder.
Yeah, nice shot there by Cousins. Like you said, a little off target there, but we are going to get Zach Dick here with a nice...
Oh, what a pass.
Nice.
And it's in! It's in!
And no goal. We're calling it no goal on the play. Not sure quite why. I didn't think I saw any kicking motion. Just looked like a real breakup play there by the Aces that was their downfall, but fortunately for them, they are calling that a no goal.
Wow, I thought that puck was in.
I thought that one was, I thought from here it looked like that would have been an all right goal. Just, a player that kind of got a little out of position and maybe slid into his own goalie there.
Oh, another close opportunity for the Thunder there.
That puck is going to be going back behind the net, and Zach Dick's on a race for that. That's going to be kept in by Clausen. Matt Clausen with a nice hold there. Puck going back, and it's going to be picked up by number 5, Tyson Tarnick. Tarnick not able to hold on to that puck, but he applies pressure to the defenseman. That's going to be held up by number 9. And up comes Zach Dick. He's got two men with him. And it's going to get sent back to Matt Clausen. I apologize. And goes behind the net to Van Robies. Van Robies has been a notable player today. See if he can generate. Van Robies got the wheels going there to get that puck back to his teammate. Right playing the give and go there is Fair. Fair not able to get that pass back from Van Robies. And up comes Giesbrecht, trying to generate a little momentum of his own. Giesbrecht wheeling up. He's got a man on trail with him. And he stops up, looks for an open pass, and...
What a shot. What a shot. Perfect pass and an excellent shot. And unfortunately for the Thunder there, that's a tough loss after almost getting a goal themselves on the other end.
Yeah, like you said, Seth, that'll be a tough one. They had a hard-fought game, and an overtime loss is always a tough pill to swallow, but it had a real good game. and both teams really gave it their all. Looks like we are going to have a bit of a. We are going to try and send Seth Rock down to ice level and try and get a interview here quick with one of our players. And Seth just making his way down to the ice here. And interesting game here we were witness to by Aces and Thunder. Just a real great performance by both teams here. And, you really can't fault either team for, when they gave it their all, you can't fault anybody for that. But we are just getting set up for Seth to come on the ice and do a quick interview with one of the players here. It looks like he is going to get number 4 of Owen Van Robies here for an interview.
This is Seth with ASTV Productions. I am here with Owen Van Robies. Owen, a tough loss there in overtime, but safe to say you had a pretty excellent game. What would you say is your style of play that you like to bring to the game?
I just like to dig it deep, really pressure their D-man in deep, and try to get the puck out in front of the net for my teammates to score.
Yeah, certainly. You made quite a few good passing plays this game, a lot using your speed to your advantage. And what would you say would be the main thing in how to rebound after a tough loss like this in overtime?
Just forget about it, learn from the mistakes in the game, and try to improve in the next game. Be better.
All right, good job out there, man. Have a good Christmas. This is Seth Rock here, and I'm sending it back to Cody Wall.
Yeah, and that was Seth Rock there on ice level with Owen Van Robies there. Notable player out there for the Thunder today. Somebody who really had his motor going for the whole 60 minutes. And, the whole Thunder team, I thought, really had a good overall game. They had that one maybe, there was like a 5-minute span where they maybe had lost a little bit of momentum, and that's really when the Aces came back into this game. But, Seth, welcome back up to our broadcast booth here after your quick interview there with Owen Van Robies. We'll just quickly break down our thoughts on the game here during our post game, and then we'll find out who our Align Your Mind player of the game was. So what was your kind of take of this game here today?
Well, for our first game with the Morden Thunder hockey team, it's been excellent. Getting to watch this really fast-paced hockey has been a very awesome change-up for us, and both teams got so many chances in this game, and it was really just a back-and-forth onslaught of attack for both teams, and what an excellent game with the Aces coming out on top after that OT goal.
Yeah, like you had said earlier, the Thunder almost able to close it out with their own overtime goal, but unfortunately that was not the case. That one was called back, and shortly thereafter the Aces responded with their own goal.
Yeah, and it was an excellent goal too. No fault on Cole Robertson for that. It was an absolute missile of a shot with eyes of its own. Finding the top corner of the net. Cole trying to come across crease, but the puck goes to the other side of the net, and it was an excellent shot.
Yeah, definitely a great place shot. And before we wrap it up here for our post-game show, Seth, who are you gonna want to give that Align Your Mind player of the game to today?
I'm gonna go with the guy I just interviewed, Owen Van Robies. He wasn't able to get a goal today, but just every time he was out on the ice, it just felt like he was making a difference out there. Whether it was his passing ability, his really fast skating ability, and just his overall hockey IQ was so good. It's very fun to watch him out there. Do some damage with the puck, and even the great thing about his game too is he's not afraid to get into the corners against the guys that are quite a lot taller than him, and that just goes to show how much resiliency this guy has.
definitely a great pick for the Align Your Mind player of the game. Owen definitely was moving his feet and really making a difference out there. Was a great pick there for your player of the game there, Seth. I want to thank you all at home for tuning in to our Zone 4 game between the Morden Thunder and the Miller Aces. I want to thank you all for tuning in to ASTV this year, and we're going to sign off for our broadcast for today, and I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas out there, and want to welcome you back to tune in to ASTV in the new year.
Happy holidays, everyone.